What's up with it, YouTube? I'm gonna talk about these Filipinos. I was watching a YouTube video. There was this old man. He living in the Philippines. I ain't gonna say his name. He was talking about being in a relationship with a Filipino. Are you really sure that you want to do it? He was talking about the tempo. The tempo is strong. Pouting, quiet. They won't talk to you. And the jealousy. It's like to the 25th power of a Western woman. You get into it with a Western woman, silent treatment ain't gonna last that long. Jealousy, it won't take long that you make up. But with a Filipino, it'll last forever. And you get mad and you say something to them because of the way that they acting, it's gonna get worse. Super sensitive. And the jealousy is something else. You ain't did nothing, but they really jealous. I know of another Filipina here. I'm not gonna say any names. Really jealous. Can't hardly hold a relationship because she's really jealous. I don't know her personally, but I know someone that knows her. And I wonder, how do the Pinoys, the Filipino men, deal with Filipinos and the jealousy and the tempo? I wonder, how do they deal with that? And this guy, he was saying during the courting period, they super nice. When they ain't got nothing, they nice. But after the courting period is over with, and you done built them the house, and they know in the Philippines law, a foreigner cannot own property in the Philippines. It's their house. Once they got the house, and they got some little money saved up, just even the house, that's when they true colors shine through. They're not afraid to let it show. They true colors. Real women, drama. Western women have drama. Don't think you got nothing special. All you got in the Philippines is a woman who needs some help. That's all you got. But you got a really sensitive woman. Once you build her that house, or once she puts foot on Western soil, the whole attitude gonna change. Once she get off Filipino Airlines and touch down, she don't give a damn no more. Okay? The whole attitude's gonna change. The tempo's gonna come out. It's gonna change. It's just a woman. They say the best thing, a lot of expats say, a lot of people say, even Filipino people say, keep them in the Philippines. And in a townhouse. Don't buy a house. You buy a house, they're liable to try to put you out. I heard a story a few days ago about a guy who stabbed his Filipino wife to death in the Philippines. Ridiculous, dude. They gonna lock you up. You don't want to be locked up in the Philippines. Condolences to the Filipino family in the Philippines. And condolences to the guy, too. All he had to do was pack up and leave. And go home. It's also a lot of stories. One story, a guy got beat out of $20K in the Philippines. Got beat out of $20K. He met this woman on Christian Filipino. I heard another vlogger say Christian Filipino was the best way to go if you trying to date someone. No, he said the best way to go is to come to the Philippines and stay here a month or two. Get your routine down, and the women will come to you. But if you can't do that, go to Christian Filipino. Well, Christian Filipino is expensive. Okay, and this one guy went to Christian Filipino, got him a Filipino. Christian Filipino costs you thousands of dollars. This one guy went to Christian Filipinos, got him a Filipino, dated her for a year or so before he went to the Philippines. Went to the Philippines. They was on the beach fully clothed. He spent $5,000 in the Philippines. He didn't get none of that juicy mango. She didn't give him no mango. Waited until he went to sleep, got his passwords and stuff. Took about $12,000 to $15,000 something. He was out of $20,000 before it was over with. And then told him he violated her and he needed to go home. Now, if he didn't get no juicy mango, what the hell did he do? Did he touch her or something? What? Anyway, she go tell the Philippine authorities. So she said, you violated me. You need to go home. Women quick to say that you did something to them. That's their weapon. And you ain't done nothing to them. They quick to say that. Took all this money. Okay, and then other stories. They everywhere, man. And now the violence in the Philippines is ranked up. People getting robbed and killed in the Philippines. You know, since Duerte stepped down, it's my opinion, my personal opinion, since Duerte stepped down, crime has got worse. After he stepped down, I heard about I heard other vloggers talking about how Philippine citizens getting robbed and killed. Not only the expats, they robbing and killing Philippine citizens. And then also the foreigners, they getting robbed and killed. It's everything that went up. The violence has went up. The drugs has went up. When Duerte was in power, he was killing the drug dealers. Well, he had no jail to put in. You know, you got the death penalty for selling dope in the Philippines. It was safer in the Philippines. You know, nowadays you go to the Philippines, if you even insult a Filipino, you going to jail. If you insult her, what happened to just putting them on the blacklist and sending them home? But they sending you to jail for insults in the Philippines now. You know, they not just blacklisting you, they putting you in jail, then blacklist you and send you home. You know, but they say the Philippine statistics says that it's more safer now since Bongbong Marcos has been on post. Some people say that's not true. That's just something that the Philippines authorities is putting out. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but I just know that I heard when after Duerte left power, I heard other vloggers, expats living in the Philippines, they vlogs talking about how Robinson's killings went up from foreigners and Filipino citizens. Now, if that's not true, I need to somebody tell me that. If that is true, let me know. Somebody give me an opinion. Is crime worse with Bongbong Marcos than it was with Duerte? Somebody let me know in the comments.